John Fury didn't hesitate when asked if Daniel Dubois has any chance of beating Oleksandr Usyk. John Fury has offered his view on the much-anticipated rematch between Oleksandr Usyk and Daniel Dubois. These two heavyweight champions came together in Poland in August 2023 when Buboiss was still finding his feet at the top level. Despite that, he had Usyk down for the first time in his professional career, although ultimately the body shot was ruled low. Usyk recovered and won by knockout in the 9th round. He has also beaten Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury twice. Before the rematch with Fury, he vacated the IBF belt, which was picked up by Dubois after a KO win over Filip Hrgovic, and retained it with a fine knockout of Joshua last time out in September. Now the pair go at it again in July 19 at Wembley Stadium, and speaking to Seconds Out, Big John believes the timing of the fight is right for DDD to get the win. Good luck to Oleksandr Usyk, but again, he's going to go on too long. I just see Daniel Dubois becoming a multi-belt champion. Because how many fights have you got in you? You come up from cruiserweight to heavyweight, you've got these big men banging away at you. He's only got to walk into one. He's every chance. The man's 38, 39 years old. Dubois is a big banger and he's on a roll. Excellent fight with Anthony Joshua. AJ hurt him. It was touch and go that fight until he landed that shot, because I actually thought when AJ rushed in to get him he hurt him. He's got this KO power. If he gets it home this time on Usyk, who's had the tank emptied twice by the Gypsy King, how much has he got left? Is it the right time for Dubois? I think it is. My money's going on him. There will be little time to rest for whoever does have their hand raised, as WBO mandatory Joseph Parker, IBF mandatory Derek Chisora and WBC interim champion Ajit Cabello all wait keenly for their shot at a world title. Derek Chisora delivers his final verdict on Usyk vs Daniel Dubois rematch. He's very on point. Derek Chisora has a vested interest in the outcome of the fight between Daniel Dubois and Oleksandr Usyk. Del Boy has had 49 fights across a long and entertaining career. He has faced the likes of Tyson Fury 3 times, Dillian Whyte and Joseph Parker, and his last bout was a victory against Otto Wallin on points back in February. The Londoner has long said he wanted to bow out after 50 bouts, ideally with a final fight in Saudi Arabia. His last fight in Manchester with former Anthony Joshua and Fury victim Wallin was an IBF eliminator, which means Chisora is now the mandatory for the world title currently held by Dubois. He will be defending it against Usyk on July 19 at Wembley Stadium, while also attempting to claim the WBO, WBC, and WBA belts held by the Ukrainian great. The pair have already fought once back in August 2023 when Usyk won by 9th round knockout, but not before a scare from a shot which had him on the canvas before controversially being ruled low. Whoever comes out on top in the rematch will be the undisputed champion and will have to deal with not only Chisora, but also the WBO mandatory Parker. Speaking to IFL TV, Chisora, who has already fought Usyk up at heavyweight and lost on points back in 2020, was asked about the upcoming undisputed showdown and wishes Dubois well against a very on-point Usyk. I want to sit down and watch that. Shout out to Daniel, good luck, but he's fighting a guy who's very on point. A world title fight for Chisora in his final contest could be a fitting end for a man who has given so much to the sport.